Welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And I think for Chicago, they got that #1 spot halfway through the year. Not a big deal at this point in the season, but you know that gives these guys a great deal of confidence.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Backcourt of Harden and Bogdanovic. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. And for Chicago, Jackson is out there with Shepard. Then it's Bryant. Then it's Cam Whitmore. It's Berger in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81. With Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it from Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
And here is Los Angeles now. Collins kicks to Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. Harden gets the bucket.
The D has to know Harden is looking to shoot because that's what he does. Whenever he gets a chance, especially from the mid-range.
Bryant's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
Now, here's Collins. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Screen by Zubac. Harden can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you, Kev.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Stolen by Harden. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. Takes a step back. And stolen by Whitmore. And Jackson throws it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And here are the Clippers now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Nobody near Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's Chicago. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. Well, one thing we're seeing with both teams in Los Angeles is managing the contract lengths of their aging veterans with an eye toward free agency in the next few summers. With Paul George leaving the Clippers for the Lakers, LeBron James perhaps eyeing the door here. Not everyone is happy with the approach, but they're sticking to it for now.
Taking that long view approach. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Chicago making a switch here. Jonas has checked in. Leonard inside. Jonas grabs the rebound.
And
they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Whitmore. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Whitmore's got his second basket. Clippers trail by 12. Outside Cowan. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. And Beringer pulls it down.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
To the paint. Here's Harden to stop the drought. Oh, he misses the dunk. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
The team is playing what I'd call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose one of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now makes me want to lace it up a little bit.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 14. Pass to Beal. Over Bryant. It's deflected.
And there's Whitmore, that 7-foot wingspan coming in handy.
Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got 6 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Clippers trail by 16. It's Beal on the wing. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Bryant. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
L.A.'s gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Out to Payne. It's tipped. Here's Beringer. Lopez covering. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
So both teams changing it up here. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now, here is Harden. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Knocks down the 3 ball. 5 points in the game.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
Here's Phillips. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. The shot by Beal, no good. Driving the lane.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
The dunk shot's good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. It's Chicago just dominating this one. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
They've got Jonas. It's Beringer in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the 4 for Chicago. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from the point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back to you, Kevin.
A tremendous IQ. Wow. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Shepard's checked in for Jokic Jonas. Count that one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Beal. And then Jones with the jam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And finished off by Shepard.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
Harden kicks to Beal. Lopez outside. And it's off from three-point range. The Bulls have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
And Chicago has possession. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. What an incredible start to this Cup championship break they've had.
And let's give their coaching staff a huge shout-out as well. They prepared their team for this one-off championship, and they have come out on fire.
And it's good for 2. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Bulls?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Off target from three-point range.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
18 feet out. Dunn's shot is good. Dunn's got his second bucket of the night.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Jones. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Beal. And it's Bogdanovich in for Dunn. Here's Leonard. And he overshot that one, missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The putback, and it's Zubac with the extra effort. Zubac has got his first bucket in this one.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
Dunn, he's checked in for James Harden. Offside Collins. Dunn passes to Leonard. Fires for 3. Sorber with the rebound.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Dunn outside. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Wednesday, they'll take on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for the Bulls. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Payne's checked in. Outside, Bogdanovich. With the teardrop, and it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And he drives in. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Shepard. And there it is for him.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Outside, Bryant. Over Leonard. Off the left rim and out.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
It's hauled in by the Bulls. Whitmore's got his 5th rebound in this one. Berenjay's shot is off.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And so it's Chicago, out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. On a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard, it's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Los Angeles Clippers.
There's a lot of love for the NBA Cup. The league, the fans, it's created interest.
And nobody's taking it lightly. You look at the intensity leading up to this title game, it's been fierce. And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, conditioning, I'm not going to say diet because I'm not on a diet, but all the things you weren't thinking about when you were in school.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Backcourt of Harden and Bogdanovich. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. And it's Zubac in at the 5. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Harden's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Shepard, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Wasted no time on that one. Bogdanovich has got 5.
The D just couldn't anticipate Bogdanovich's shot there. He catches them by surprise with the pull-up. But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And they pick up 2. 8 points for Cam Whitmore.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Even to Zubac. One shot.
The free throw drops for Zubac. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
And here's Harden. 5 points in the game to the inside. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Yep, that one goes in there. 7 points in the game. Bulls have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Ryan against Leonard. From 12 feet out. No good. Shot missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. The Clippers are remaining competitive even with some shifting pieces in their roster. Star play creator James Harden said, quote, "We're legit and our defense is really good. Offensively, we know what we want to get to and we hang our hats on the defensive end." Back to you.
A veteran-heavy roster. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Harden the pass to Leonard. It's all in by the Bulls. Whitmore's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Jackson tries in. That one goes in. Jackson's got 16.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Leonard looking around.
2 minutes remaining.
It's stolen by Shepard. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And Jackson throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Outside Collins. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bogdanovich against Jackson. Zubac with the screen for Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And they showed effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Leonard against Bryant. Looking to end the run. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Leonard. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Bryant. Pull-up jumper. And good. Got the English that time as they all. Jackson's got 12 points in just the second half. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Now here's Harden. He's got 5. Pass to Leonard. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Chicago, able to put on a show for the ages. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break. Only 1 quarter left in this year's NBA Cup tournament. 4th quarter getting going here. Here's Chicago. They've got Jonas, and it's Phillips in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Here's Beal. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Dunn passes to Lopez. Good.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Pass to Asenge.
Overall, they've done a good job of taking care of the ball and limiting mistakes.
And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
There's the three. Drills it from outside. Jonas has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Harden the pass to Lopez. Right side, Jones. Can't hit from in close. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. The quick look, no good that time.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And Beal kicks to Harden. Pass to Lopez. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Phillips. 6 to shoot. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Harden the pass to Lopez. Here's Beal. Back to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Pass to Phillips to the right side. And the 3 off target.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Here's Jonas. Hits it from 3-point range. Jonas has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Harden, no good. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter, and the shot goes in.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to Beal. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
The drive by Beal. It's blocked. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sorbo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one at the line is good. Whitehead's checked in for the Bulls. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Jones. Leonard, he's checked in for Beal. And it's Bogdanovich in for Dunn. Here's Leonard. The step-back jumper is good.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Here's Whitehead. Pass to Asenge. Here's Whitehead, guarded by Harden. Whitehead's shot is off. Here's the break. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
There's the drive. The shot's good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Leonard. Offensive rebound. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Back to Harden. Pass to Bogdanovich. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season. The winner of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And man, the cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.